Te vagy, ugye? Hoppá. Itt van öcsi. Ki vagy? Réda, a kurva anyád! Na visszazárom ám. Ott pusztulja. Na, ki kell nekünk? Mi az, hogy ki jössz? Beszoptad, öcsi. Ki vagy? Ó, kiszedem őket, aztán törik az utat. Amúgy. Menjetek! Terünk srácok, mindent a cégért, nyomjátok. Alapozom. És melyik utána? Az mi? Szerencsére. Ez mi? Ez mi? Ja, farka. Aztán mondta, hogy farkas emberek is vannak. Végre rám engedi itt a nagy kutyákat, ha maradj már ki vagy te. Vagy a fő mágus?
Don't leave me here. Yes, yes. Did Archmage Aron send you? He sent you to rescue me, didn't he? What? The book? Oh. Oh dear. I shouldn't have taken them. I know. It was stupid. I was stupid. It won't happen again. Help me get out of here, and I'll help you find them. Please. I don't have them anymore. She took them. The collar. She's the one who put me in here. Please, let me out of here. They threw me in here until they were ready to use me in one of their experiments. This wasn't supposed to happen. I thought they wanted my help, not to use me as a test subject.
Igen.
No, it's the levers in the center there. Just make sure you don't pull the wrong one. Please, hurry. I don't like being in here. Thank you. I promise I'll help. And then I'll go back to the college and I'll beg them to let me back in. Yes, of course. I said I'd tell you, didn't I? The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along. I promise I'll help you get out of here. All right then. And begin.
What's that?
Come on!
Kéne arcba egy kis... Voltak is feljönnek, nem?
What was that?
Hm? Várj. Na most akkor ki van? Hát ez... fejlesztett gyenge holtas, hogy 60 másodpercig mellett harcol. Hát öcsém, a tettem a sokkal jobb. Mi ez? Na, hogy majd ilyen gyenge szarokat adnak ide nekem, hát bazzal maradjál ma. Hagyjuk ma. Amúgy hallod, Koko? Úgy. Ha tudom, akkor ha jól tudom, akkor ebből már kiengedték. Nem érdekel, hogy most van a faj is, meg az ilyenek. Mik vannak? Halál lesz, mi lenne? Ölés. Érdekes lenne. Trollok ellene, vízték el. Tűz. Most vét, merre menjek? Mondom. Azt így elvinném magammal.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
With me?
I'm afraid you don't have anything worth trading. Now, you can go back to your college and leave me be, or I can kill you. Your choice. Are you attempting to threaten me after I've been so hospitable? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all. Never should have come here.
Anyád, ezt leszúrtuk. Széttette, hallod? Széttette magát. Jó. Ez is el van torla, szóval nem? Kellett a kulcs. Na. Megvan a könyvek. Nem rosszak ezek az új hellek amúgy.
Restoration is they balance old magic and don't let anyone tell you. Why are my research materials constantly disappearing?
Aki lopkod gyűjt nyersanyagot, kettőt talál, hogy kiadom.
I don't want to see you treating any of the hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay. Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Az a telebaszott könyvvel, Pali. Ilyen van. Wait.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old... Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations and... Well, yes. This is rather embarrassing, but it seems I've misplaced something. I can't find my alembic. I suppose I could use another one, but... Well, it sounds silly, but mine has sentimental value. If you happen to see it, would you mind bringing it to me? My alembic. I need it for some research and can't seem to find it. Eliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own. key to not long. Also, just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration, and you can easily find yourself drained. And yet, if nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given what...
Most mi van?
Years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. Yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid
No,
it is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been
Öcsém,
interrupted like this before.
milyen hülye feje van.
I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know
Mi a
if
fasz
there's
kézed
someone
magára?
claiming to be from the Sijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Nem csak egy tanácsadó vagy.
Technically that is true, but I still report to the Old Merry Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Ki a faszomnak kézeli ez magát? Annyi leköpöm.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off.
Pusztulja. Mi az a cucc? Magnus szeme. Nem tudom aktiválni.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Hogy nekem kell beszéljek vele, hogy mi... What? Fasz.
Please do not be... I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
Aktiváljuk be.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Sijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events.
Ja, igen, mert ezek a buzizék vagytok, a háttérben néző minden végigkövetünk.
I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano. your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Pusztulja, hogy nézel ki? Béke kérdezget most. Batya.
The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor. Until
I have many important... The what? No. No, I'm quite sure I have no idea what you're talking
about. A fasz nem hazudik.
I suggest you mind your own business and return to whatever it is you do here.
Kurva anyád.
Are you quite sure to be speaking?
Most ez is mi? Így elmegy az ember, hallod?
I'm disappointed to say I've learned little.
Mint az akváriumba.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. All right then.
Ez új span, tuti tudnak.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? Until...
Hát senki nem tud semmit, hogy... Látnak. Ez vagy a pincébe, vagy a tetőn lesz. 90%-ban. Jöttem a másik oldalon. Éjjel. Megoslok.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the city. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Next time.
Ellopnék itt mindent amúgy. Oké, wait. A jelzések. Hát... Most ugye nem. Mi a fasz csinál itt egy kurva sárkány, bazd meg? Valaki nem segíteni majd? A kurva. Jó, hol a penge? Nem. Sárkány végül. Jó, viszont ezt fel kell töltsük. Vagy? No.
The college will be here. Well, now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the midden. I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Education. Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident. Take care now.
Let's go. Én random ide száll egy sárkányért, de aztán meg akar ölni. A geci, mondom, mi ez? Sötétverem. Most bemegyünk a sötétbe. Mi a fasz? Ez mind alatta van, aha, ja, igen, nyilván.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments.
Már hangszórót is kitalálták,
Still,
ugye?
you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Ez mi? Ez látnak,
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek. What you seek.
Oh yeah.
Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late.
Yeah. Hú, bazd meg, jó kérdés mind a kettő.
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ankano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Bot. Azért a ládája amúgy lemennék, esküsz. Hopp, jaj, véletlenül leestem, mi van benne? Hopsz. A kurva! Jó napot kívánok, nem tudom, hogy jöttem ide. Oh. Mi az öreg? Ez micsoda? Nekem kell ez a kesztyű, hogy lehet megszerezni? Ez nem a... Nem. Aktiválni lehet. Gaztázunk a verembe. Jöttünk vele. Így, onnan leugrottam. Oda. Anyás, ez mi? Itt valami nagy mágiázások lesznek. Jó.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Ajaj.
Ow.
Na, az baj.
What you learn here will last you a life. It's no secret that the college's reputation is... Really? And what might that be?
Az, ha buzi vagy! Ja.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this?
Anyától.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
Valakinek.
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Maradnék a
If you're
páncélomnak,
working on any
köszönöm.
experiments, please clean up after yourself.
A takarítónő. Valami kísérletet végzek, kérjük takarítsa fel utána magad után. Wait. Aztán mondta, hogy itt őrzik a botot. Meg tudakoljuk. Hol van. Ő kell szólni az öregnek, gondolom. Várjam föl. Ez a csaj. Hogy is kell beszélni, menj már innen. Gyere be, bazd meg.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something? All right then.
The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after all of you.
Fel kell beszéljek. Mire írvi, hogy ki az? Nem. Mond. Ez fönn van. Ja. Hoppa.
Please don't bother the art. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be
Csodáért
asking?
érdekel.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative. I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Okay.
Until next time.
Na, let's go. Mondta, hogy közel olyan helyen van, ahol mi az a mamut? Hol ma kutyám majom? A faszabb az, hogy medve. Segítenünk kell. Itt a lovam.